Lyronyx here, and today we are making another Dragon Adventures video. In today's video, I'm going to be explaining how to get 2 elements. What I think this will kind of explain how to get a few more than just 2 with all of it, because I feel like I need quite the description for you to actually completely understand, because I've had quite a few people ask me, how do you get the life and death element? Which I was actually lucky enough to find one of those elements just being sold in Leisure, because in the prehistoric map event you have to get the life and death, so I'm pretty sure that's what most people are asking about, and that's what that's for. Or you know, you might just want the element. I always say though, probably just go check Leisure. That's probably like your best go, at least like while you're working on trying to get the element. You might you might just find what you're looking for. I actually have one of these dragons that have the death element. I have shown what both of them look like in another video, but here's what the death looks like. I don't think I have one with the life, because I did, but then I sacrificed it for the event and I didn't get to breed them in time. But I do have the death element. So past that whole Leisure thing is how you can actually get it by kind of, you know, hard work and doing it by yourself, you know. I actually did it by myself for the corrosive element, which is actually, I think, one of the 2 most, like, I guess, rare-ish elements. I don't know, because that one is at like the top of the list for like all of them, because there's the ones that you get when you get a dragon out of an egg, and then there's like, so the range is from 1 to 5, 1 being the lowest kind of element, 5 being the top kind of coolest element, I'm guessing. And so corrosive and wrath are both at the number 5, and then everything below them is actually less. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's from 0 to 5. So the things that are at 0, I'm pretty sure are the ones that you get as soon as they come out of the egg, like say fire, water, grass. I think that's actually it. Is it? Yes. Anyways, so for this video, we're gonna have to get in some pretty detailed chat if we actually want to find out how to get this element. There is no way I will be able to get it in this video, because most of the time when you are trying to get an element in the game, it is going to take a while. That's all I can say, unless, you know, it's like say number 2 or number 1 on this list. Obviously it's not going to be as hard, but still might take some time. But if you're really going for something, say like number 4, which I'm pretty sure is the life and death element, that is something that might take you a while. So anyways, from the whole beginning, what 2 elements do you have to go together to get life or death? For the life element, you need angel and light. So those 2 obviously have to be made up of other ones, because they are lesser but not fire, water, grass. So to get angel, you need light and air. Again, how do you get light and how do you get air? You get the air from fire and water, because air is, I think, number 2. No, air is number 1 on the list. So then fire and water mix together, air, and then you're gonna have to do air and light. Now for light, you're going to need ocean and lava, which those 2, again, pretty hard to get. They're definitely up on the higher ranking. Lava is fire and grass, ocean is grass and water. So those 2 together, you see what you get. Bam pow, we're doing it. So it's quite confusing, and if you'd like to understand more of how do you mix elements together, it's the same as breeding, which breeding, you can't breed the dragons and get like a random dragon breed. It's only going to be one or the other, or if you're just breeding the same dragons, it's going to be that just one. But say here, this is my raptor that has an air element, and then I don't think I have a dragon with light though. Do I? Hold on. Turns out I do. Okay, cool. And surprisingly, they are both breedable dragons. But anyways, if you breed your air and your light, then you have the chance of getting angel. So, you know, we can try it, give it a shot. Doubt it's gonna work, but hey, it might. So let's see here. Whoops, I did not mean to click feed. Oh, you are hungry though, so maybe I did mean to. Are you hungry? Yes, you are. Peaches. There we go. Bat, where you at? Boom. Bam. All right, let's see here. Woo, geez. Golden children. And see, we got air. So again, it's not always gonna get you the element you were trying to get. It's gonna take a while, but I can say it definitely does work because I had to do this over and over again to get the corrosive element, and it took me a couple of days, and I finally did it. I finally did it. I finally got the corrosive. I was so happy with myself. I started breeding the corrosive element dragon with all these different dragons to see if I could get the element, and I did end up getting it, but now I think I ended up getting rid of it. Oh wait, no I didn't. Boom. We have a wasp with it actually. Beautiful. Let's see that element. Nice. But like I said, you're gonna have to kind of keep breeding and hope you come upon it. Like I'm saying, it's quite difficult, but if you rather do that than go to leisure, that's completely up to you. Now moving on to the whole death element. For the death element, you are going to need demon and dark, like the life element, angel and light. To get the demon element, you need dark and lava. So then we already know how you get lava if you kind of go previous, or you already remember. And for the dark, you need lava and air. And again, lava, fire, and grass, and then air, water, and fire. This is quite confusing, I know. But maybe we can figure this out. So then that kind of explains how to get the death element. Again, it's, I think, totally better, simpler, foolproof plan if you just buy it from leisure. I feel like quite a few people are selling like axos with these elements because you can actually, I heard this from a friend, they said this was actually something that you could do that could probably get you quite a good amount of money. I don't know about it anymore, but during the prehistoric event it was definitely a really good idea since they kept having to sacrifice dragons. But they said get an axolotl and then get it up to level 15. And you know, it would be even better if they had the life or death element and people would buy it for a much higher price. And so I didn't do it, but I did see quite a few people out here selling axolotls, and I felt like quite a few people were buying them. So I believe it definitely did work. I don't know if it does anymore. Let's see, we can kind of sit here and see when people put on their dragons to see which ones might have certain elements, and then we can kind of already see from here if so. Ooh boy, oh my gosh. All right, that guy is almost at 400,000. Someone gonna go past that? I mean, I could, but I wouldn't. I mean, they are cool, but I don't know if they're like my favorite dragon. I know a lot of people are saying that they're kind of like probably more rare than the chrono itself. So if you kind of scratch my whole video that I made saying that the chrono is probably top dog, not really anymore, you know, since these guys are here now and a lot of people have been able to kind of get them, they have become, I guess, above. It still seems though, like honestly, how the game views it, like the creators, they kind of see the chrono as still like above it. I don't know, because from the like wiki thing that I usually look off of, that is usually, I'm pretty sure, like correct, it usually shows like which dragons are above, and then also with like the eggs you can tell which ones are more above which ones, and then also kind of by going in leisure and seeing how much people will pay for one dragon versus how much people will pay for another will kind of show you that there's a lot of things that considered a dragon qualified for being like the top dragon, and so it's kind of really confusing because it really just depends what you are looking for when you say like which dragon is the rarest, because there's a whole bunch of different categories that multiple different like dragons could fit under. So I don't know what exactly to say about that, but I hope this video did help with the whole elements thing, because I know a lot of people were asking. But honestly, again, my biggest suggestion would probably just to be sitting in leisure. I feel like you'll have a much higher chance by doing that instead of just trying to get it yourself. I mean, if you already have, say, an angel and a light element and a dark and a demon element, then you go ahead and try. But I mean, if you're starting from scratch, I don't completely recommend it. Like, I can't say I can completely say that's gonna go well. But yeah, anyways, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys like this video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, be a part of Life Squad, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.